Alright, so hello there. I am Papa01 and this is AOS Virtual Progressor 2, and we are on pay-per-view number 7, and this is part 3 of the KO Division Championship title match. So I'm starting right here because we don't need to start off with, the way I usually started off with the screenshots and stuff like that, because this has been like a 3, possibly 4-day thing. Well, more so 3 than 4 days. But basically, Rage versus Midas Punch. In the first match, which is part 1, Rage got dominated and lost by 12 knockdown. As in, Midas Punch got all 15 knockdowns, while Rage was only able to get 3. And I believe it was like ending like the 3rd round or something super early and crazy. Then after I took about 3 hours fixing Rage, I then did the rematch, and Rage was able this time to beat Midas Punch by 9 freaking knockdowns, even though it took him a little bit longer. But 9 knockdowns is a large margin to win by in the KO division, especially in the KO division. So I was like, you know what? Let me take the same amount of time I took with trying to figure out how to improve Rage and stuff like that. But I decided that I was like, man, I'll just take a break from this match, and I didn't get started on it for like a good couple hours. So I was like, you know what, I'll do it in several parts. So like, there's literally a 2 to 3 part. There's 2 parts with me just figuring out how to improve Midas Punch. And Midas Punch also have a new look if you have watched that video. If you watched that video. So basically, this took 4 freaking videos. I ain't got no footage of me improving, what's the name? There's no footage of me improving Rage or whatever like that, because there's 2 different versions. But you also got something to know. We're not having 24 people. Nope. Now we have 26, because there's 2 versions of both Rage and Midas Punch now, but they have different names. And I'll talk about that right after we get done with this match. So without further ado, because I already took long as hell already, let's get started with the match between the champion Rage versus Midas Punch. And this is part 3 of the KO title match. Part 3. Yeah. So that's how long this shit is taking right now. It's taking that long. Yeah. And I will show you how I could go extensively and try to figure out how to improve a character. The reason it took it so long with Midas Punch more than Rage is because Rage, there's only so many things I could do with somebody who's a shoot wrestler. You either want them to be grappling, doing mostly strikes, or you want them to do a little bit of both. And the Rage I wanted was to make him do a little bit of both. And it worked because he won the rematch, but he won in such a dominating fashion that I could not help but figure out how to improve upon Midas Punch. So here's Rage. You know what? I'm not gonna show you them, but I have to. Damn, I gotta show them because I gotta make sure that their stuff is on here. Cause sometimes this game fucking glitches and then my stuff is not on the screen. But when I start the match with their movesets, it happened to me already during, I believe, the what is it called? Yeah, that's his new look now. During the Combatants Championship Part 2, what should have been Part 2 was able to be Part 2 is what I'm getting at. And then what replaced that and actually became Part 2 was not half bad, but the first match only went 2 videos, even though it should have been possibly 3, because 2 matches got lost because of that. But anyway, let's get started. So you see the new look for Midas Punch now. This was the version I wanted to go with when I was testing out the 5 different characters. There's a video explaining all about that, so I'm not going to talk about that at all. I got a video that's going to come out before this title match even came out anyway, so you can watch that on there. Let's go here and let's just figure this stuff out right quick. Set this up. And the 2 new characters, they're already saved. They already finished and saved and everything. And they both were able to beat, what's the name? What's the character's name? Oh yeah, Kyoji in the MMA match. So I tested them both out in that. before I end up saving, like, you know, their AI settings and the whole other stuff that I'm supposed to save with characters. So they're both set to be able to compete in the 5th spot chance qualifier for the KO division. So yeah, I think I'm either gonna have 11 or 12 now characters that's gonna be for the KO division, which means only about 6 of them may possibly be, you know, the what's the name characters will possibly be the other characters. But if not, we may have all 4 people from Cabanas competing in the KO division. I think if they do lose that number 1 contenders match, wait, they're gonna be the number 1 contender, so they ain't gonna be a part of the 5th spot. They're not gonna be part of the team qualifier at show 9A for the Cabanas. They're gonna be part of the number 1 contenders match at show 9B. Okay, so that's where I got. Oh yeah, we gotta, you know, show you the rules in English real quick for the final time. I don't have to because you already saw it from the previous 2 matches. This is just so I could look at it, also if I can remember stuff like that. So we have 3 minutes, 15 points, 1 for knockdown, give up is turned off, blood is turned on, time decision is turned on, fail save is turned off, quick match is turned on, free or takedowns, no for rope escapes, 12 rounds, MMA rules, making sure it's on the hardest difficulty, and we can get started with the final matchup. So I'm hoping this is very competitive and stuff like that, because this will be their final time fighting at this pay-per-view. So whoever wins. I ain't want to just improve on Rage and then like just have Midas Punch lose. So the weird thing is Rage's AI settings are slightly different. I believe his are slightly different, but strange enough, the AI settings for Midas Punch stayed the same. It's just that I gave him a few new switches as far as like the character is concerned, with a couple of the moves that I felt that he shouldn't be using because they was like, you know, not benefiting him. One of the main ones was when he takes somebody's, his reversal for a weak back grab. His reversal for a weak back grab was that he counter and takes his opponent's back. I don't want him doing that, so now he does the snapmare along with a few other things. The main thing with the change as far as like your KO moves is now when he does the counter grab, when he catches the kick, and instead of doing that overhand and knocking them down with that punch now does blood damage to KO damage, and now he has the running DDT that does the, you know, KO damage. So that counter DDT, that running grapple DDT he does, that does KO damage now. So that's the main thing that's changed. Now, in the second part of testing out the characters, the other version that was going to possibly be, you know, Midas Punch, I tested out his what's the AI says, and Rage's AI settings, and Rage's AI. No, I ain't tested out Rage's AI settings. What I basically did was like, I did what I like to call, you know, a first impression test, where I had this version of Midas Punch and the other version I was telling you about of Midas Punch go against Rage for just 1 round. It was still the scheduled 5 rounds, the 5 3-minute rounds, but we only went with the 1 round and see how well they could do. And with all the tests that I did, I found out that this version of Midas Punch with the original AI settings had the best ability to like make comebacks, and like he utilizes everything in his toolbox or whatever like that, you know, to go for all the moves. That's the same thing what happened while I was testing out the 2 Rage characters. You know, this one in particular will behave the way like Rage behaves back when he was you know, back when he defended his belt at pay-per-view number 6 and below and stuff like that. So that's what I end up going with this version of Rage and stuff like that. Right now he's losing, you know. This should be a competitive match. I'm hoping for a competitive match. I don't want another slaughter with one person just destroying the other, but that's what happens. That's just what ended up happening, you know. because there's nothing else to do for either one of these characters and stuff like that. Like I always said, they have been the top of the KO division for a very long time, you know. Soon as I created Midas Punch, he started doing well and he started being part of this division. Then he just started taking out freaking, what's the name? Fatal over and over again. Fatal, I gotta figure out something for Fatal as well, because Fatal has been losing his matches as of late. Yeah, so I gotta figure out something to do with Fatal. He has been constantly losing his matches as well. You know. Well, not all his matches, just, you know, he's been losing the #1 contenders matches versus, you know, Midas Punch, and then he just finally lost again to Karate Master. Karate Master has been losing to Fatal for who knows how many matches in a row, and then Karate Master finally got one up on him. And you know, Fatal, he don't really need nothing to be changed. I think there's one move that should have for him to be changed and stuff like that. Like, I think he shouldn't have, like, when his opponent on the ground, just automatically go for the, what's the name? The walls of Jericho or Lion Tamer, whichever one you want to call him. I think he should just, you know, go for that or go for anything. You know, go for the ultimate punches if he's neither head or this or that, or do the stomp. Where the hell he feel like doing. But I think that would benefit him a lot more than having a select submission that he goes for, because that works for a lot of characters. It just seems like it don't work for that character in particular. And there's nothing really to be changed about the combatants, the former champions, those 4 created characters I have, because they only lost because of freaking Devastation, you know, Bill Muir quickly, because he had already went through 2 matches before he got to, you know, before he got to Rage. And on top of that, in the matches that he went against, because he Bill Muir quickly, he's one of the few characters I have on here that does a submission as his finisher. He does that, whatever you want to call it, flying arm bar or flip over arm bar, whatever the hell you want to call that move, but like, that's what his finisher is. So that's what ended up happening with that. And look at that. I told you this Midas Punch is improved like a mug and stuff like that. I wasn't expecting this. This is somewhat looking like a slaughter at the moment. Hopefully Rage can make this a little bit more competitive than what the heck it looks already, because this does not look good for him at the moment. He is getting toe up in this match, you know. He is not winning at all. Oh yeah, we could have some volume. I don't have to have the volume completely down. Yeah, we could have some volume. So yeah, that, and also instead of 24 new characters, it's now 26. I did say probably like a previous video that was 25, because I had made the new version of Rage, but now there's a different version of Midas Punch, you know. Even though the one that I call the new Rage type character, I call him Clone. He's the Clone Soulless, but the one that's similar to this Midas Punches, I call him the Legend Myth or whatever like that. But it seems that we're with the right pick and stuff, because like these two, I didn't know if they would be better than the other ones. I know that the other version of what's the name of this character is way more. I made him way more better than what he is. He'll have the exact same moves. Neither one of them has the exact same moves as the other one. I tell you, yeah, neither one of them has the exact same moves as these 2 characters that you see in the ring. Because I gave them even more dangerous moves, because they're going into that fifth spot chance for the KO division and stuff like that. Like where you see him just go for that, the Texas Cloveries, the other version that's called Myth, he goes for the Walls of Jericho, whatever like that. So that's what's somewhat different about the characters and stuff like that. And like, they still got certain moves that are the same. Like, what they both, well, Myth and Midas Punch got the exact same punches, strong attacks. I mean, those three punches, the quick little short uppercut, the left-handed, the lead hand body shot, and what's the third one? The check hook, the lead check hook. They both got all three of those strikes, and they both set up the same for each other and stuff like that. It's just that what's tweaked about him is certain other moves and stuff that's tweaked about him. Like, he'll go for the belly to back bridging suplex pin, which is a pinning move, and then the other one has the belly to back snap suplex, which is called that neck drop suplex that does the KO damage. So there are things about him that look similar, but they are ultimately different. He still has the electric chair drop, while the other one has the reverse DDT driver and stuff like that. And I think the other one's called a scoop over DDT driver. I'm not sure if that one does KO damage though. It might. But I'm talking about the back grapple reverse DDT finisher. You know. But look at this. Oh my god. Am I gonna have to improve upon Rage for a third fucking time? This is not what I was hoping to see. He is yet to get a knockout. I mean a knockdown right here. And I checked both of them to see if they will have the do the KO moves and stuff like that, and like everything looked okay. So what the fuck is going on? Are they just gonna be doing this from now on, just trading knockdowns and stuff? But look at this, he's down by fucking 9. And I know they got 12 rounds, but I don't think he's gonna survive the 12 rounds at this rate, man. And I believe this is what, the 3rd round? This is only the 3rd round? 3rd or 4th round? Hopefully he can make the comeback, but I don't see it happening not at the rate this is going. Look at that. He's down by 10 knockdowns, and he has yet to even get a single knockdown. Fuck. This is bad. The AI settings should be set for hardest difficulty. I believe I do got that. I believe we did check in and it is set for hardest difficulty. So there's no excuses for this loss right now. Thank you. He finally gets one. But now he's gonna have to fuck. Only way I can see him making this comeback is like for every one knockdown he takes, he has to hit at least 3 now. You know, that only way that he can end up winning. Because he only got 3 more knockdowns so he can afford to let happen to him. Now 2. Because once he gets 3 more knockdowns, he loses unimaginably. This is, I don't know what to fucking call this right now. Oh my god, he got dominated. Well, so I picked the right version of Midas Punch to use. Because when I did a little testing, he only was able to get freaking, what? Oh my god, he caught him with that right before he was going to do the... He wasn't able to get his back turned to him to make sure that that little uppercut wasn't going to hit. But the thing is, that little uppercut is, I think, faster than that little body shot. That little lead hand body shot. That lead body shot. Body punch or whatever. Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me? Rage is no longer the champion, ladies and gentlemen. He is no longer the fucking champion. That was a slaughter. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You know what happened. Not this. All this is still right. I can't believe that just happened. I want to know why that just happened. But you know what I'm gonna say. I forgot to do this, but this is the way this is supposed to be done anyway, cause wow. I gotta now think about what I gotta do with this, because as you already know, the one at the top is supposed to be, the one at the top on this corner is supposed to be for the champion and stuff like that. So, wow. This shit's crazy, man. This shit is crazy. I'm finna just get the one knockdown to hurry up and end this, and for he'll have the belt on him. You know, in the right position. Because I forgot to put the title on line. That's what I forgot to do. Oh crap! I did not put myself as, you know, the one from the, you know, from the what's the name? I forgot to put myself as the champion. Well, I ain't forget, but I forgot to put myself as player 1. Yeah. Crazy, man. I can't believe that just fucking happened, but whatever happens, happens. Fuck. I hate when my most dominant champion just got screwed, man. He just got screwed. Cause I don't know the exact AI says that he used to have and shit, like, God, he got screwed just now. Oh my God, that was a dominant performance. I gotta remember, I only remember what the hell that was. I know he won by 14 knockouts in the rematch. He did way better this time around than he did against him the last time. That was 14 knockout victory, and I think he did that in under 3 minutes. Maybe another 3 minutes. I wouldn't be shocked if it was. Yep, see? Change this up. Magi. Yeah, I wish. That was supposed to be Midas. Well, congrats to Midas Punch, man. He's finally the fucking champion. It took him, who knows? You know how long it took him to do this. And look at that. We are on the 23rd. I started doing these title matches on the 21st. Yeah, so it literally took around 3 days to get done with this. See, last one was on. Oh, I started on the 20th. No, I probably started on the 19th or something because I couldn't do that with the probably started on the 19th or 18th. Yeah, but yeah, literally took. No, that's when I first started doing simulations. I made sure to put the champion on this before I even started. So yeah, I did start on the 21st, or whatever like that. Can you see right here? You see where it got the little A for the second one? That's where, you know, the old Midas Punch thing was and stuff like that. That's why you see it right there. But yeah, he's the new champion, so I have to put him right there. Now I need to figure out Rage. Oh my God, I thought that was gonna be a competitive ass match, but it turns out to been a goddamn dud. Well, anyway, This is called the clone right here. You see he got the same look, except for I did give them different faces. I didn't want them to have the same face. He got a different look. This is this one right here. These two are definitely gonna be part of the, you know, Fistball Chan's qualifiers for the KO division. I'm not gonna put them in the same qualifier. No, put them in a different one than everybody else. But man, I can't believe that just happened to Rage, man. I am so messed. I'm so fucking mad that that happened to him. No. I want to see what happened if. So the main thing that matters is what you see for the names and stuff like that. Because we go on here before I start trying to tweak stuff about Rage. We go on here. Like when you click on the name, what matter is, you know. Oh, it's not on here. Damn, that's on the actual game. Alright. You know what I was gonna say. What matters is what's the win-loss record. You know, what matters is the little name thing that's on the side telling you who is this and that champion and shit like that. You know? And plus I tell you exactly what it was, and so this is the first time he has a big champion. I can't help but think that had nothing to do with that. I have to think that it had to do everything with me and what dumb shit I did. Cause he couldn't possibly have lost for no reason other than me. Oh my god, man. That was a slaughter. That was a slaughter. There's no other way, no other words to describe it other than slaughter. You know what? Let me see something right quick. I want to see what the AI settings is for this one right quick. But I'm not giving him that. I just want to see if these are the AI settings I'm finna put in there for this one. Okay, so he has this. Alright, so yeah. Well, I'm thinking of giving this character is nothing nearly close to that. Okay. As long as I'm not thinking of giving them the exact same stuff, we're all good. That is crazy. Because in the first one, I mean, in the little preview match thing, he was able to get 3 knockdowns or get some in 1 round. But once the title's online, I don't know what the hell just happened just now. I want to see if it was just, you know, that's what just happened. Or was that like, because what I really want to do right quick is, because this ain't gonna have no, hopefully this has no implication or anything, because I'm gonna stop it before the title ends, but I want to see if that would still have been the case. You know, so I want to see if that still had been the case, had the title been on the line. I know that sounds, you know what, fuck it. It don't matter if that would have been the case or not if the title had been on the line. What happened, happened, you know. I've done that plenty of times where I forgot to put the title on the line. So we're gonna do a quick little preview thing for Rage because I don't think I'll have to really change anything for him. That was just not his night in that match. So we're gonna take off that. Now they got the exact same AI settings, which I don't think is a good thing. You know, don't have them with the exact same AI settings. That was just crazy as hell to me, man, that just happened. And I can have him now. We're not gonna do a rematch because that'll be too long of a damn thing to do. You know, we're gonna do a you know, we could do a rematch. I could test him out, Rage out against Midas Punch the way I would normally, because Rage is no longer the champion. Because he has the longest title reign streak ever with 6, which is big because, you know, a lot of people ain't gonna get the chance to try to beat it because I'm now able to put more characters on here, and I don't think that's gonna really like allow characters to be that dominant ever again. Just don't think that's possible. And if I change one thing about the AI, it says I can change another one. Since he's not gonna be automatically aggressive, I'll put that on there as well. I should did it with the, you know, with the other stuff, but who cares? That's messed up, but it is what it is. Congrats to Midas Punch. Oh wait, like I was saying, look, you see this? That's what matters. The little thing on the left hand side next to the number of which type champion it has been. You got Rage, Midas Punch. Where you see Rage and where you see Midas, those indicate which one was when Rage was champion, which one was when Midas Punch was champion. And congrats to him. That threw me for a loop just now, man. I ain't know. Did you see the freaking? I think I'm gonna have to do more than what I just did right here, though. I'm not gonna play the whole 12 rounds because if I do that, I'll have to not look at the video. But I want to see if I could help make this a little bit closer of a match. Fuck. I went with the right one though. Both times I went with the right character. Both times. If you think about it. Because I decided on my own, no matter what was happening with their matches, like which one I would like to have go there. And like, Midas Punch is now the new champion. After that, but I took way longer with him. I took so much damn longer with him. I have multiple versions of him out there. Now we're just gonna look at probably like a couple rounds or so to see if the changes help with the character, you know, if it improved anything with this character, because that was just a slaughter. Alright. It seems like he's, you know, doing what he's supposed to, doing what I normally want him to do. Because I don't know if it was the aggression, because like it's not always offense, but he was mostly offense. This don't seem too bad. I just didn't know I need to fucking test him out as well. You know, I usually only figure out what's wrong with the loser, because when you dominate someone, there's nothing really to fix about you. You know, there's nothing to fix with you when you dominate your opponents. You know, but sadly that's not true. Something did need to change about this character. I was just not looking to see what hell needs to be changed with him. But these AI say these seem to work for these two characters in particular. You know, neither one of them needs to be aggressive at all. You know, or be offensive with things and stuff. But when I did that quick little, you know, one rounder first impression thing, like, it seemed like that was the right thing to go with. But now it seems like, I don't know. I literally don't know. Alright, there we go. Midas Punch is starting to get a little bit more on the action. I just don't want to have fucked up Rage to the point where he goes on a steep decline out of the division, you know? I want to still be able to compete. I know one loss doesn't mean shit, but like, did you see the embarrassment of the loss? I told you that in the first match, Midas Punch won by 12. Then the second match, he came back and won by 9, but like, he just lost by 5 to 14. Now, this seems like a decent whatever like that so far. I think we'll probably just look at the majority of this match. you know, because it shouldn't last no more than like a couple rounds or so. I like how he's fighting even like this. I just made him less offensive, you know, he just balanced. He'll move forward when he feel like it, he'll stay back when he feels like it. The same thing as his opponent. His opponent is the exact same way. Neither one of them would really move forward a lot. Yeah. They got a rivalry and they got clones. Who was thought? They got a rivalry and they both have clones. Yeah, it feels a little bit better now with the Rage character. So yeah, I think I will keep Riders there. Damn it, I just got to fix his AI settings. This is a little bit better, you know. Because you think about it, this is how that last match just went with me picking, you know, Rage first. I mean, I picked Midas first in that last match. No, I picked Rage first in that last match. Yeah, because Rage had won the rematch that sent it to a third match, you know. One thing I know that's not the problem is his moveset, especially his spin back elbow. I don't give a fuck if they sometimes counter that shit. That is a good move to have. I don't know how many countless times he had made comebacks just because he was able to utilize that spinning back elbow. So that's definitely not his freaking problem, the spinning back elbow. If anything, it's probably something else that's going on with his moveset, because that is not the problem whatsoever. The spinning back elbow has saved him and won him countless matches. Yeah. And these two characters are two of the main characters who actually have a signature move. A lot of people got what looks like to be signature moves. I mean, the rotating, the tornado kick for a switch kick is kind of like his signature move, or whatever. The elbow to the back of the head for KO damage is for, you know, Mr. Muay Thai. That running grapple, the choke slam or whatever for Karate Master, that's kind of like signature move that he only has, along with that bicycle kick, the standard bicycle kick for KO damage. Yeah. Certain moves that these characters got that like kind of like moves that they got that nobody else has and stuff. Well, that running grapple is a couple people's move now. Yeah, for the KO damage. That running grapple, the choke slam, that's a couple people's stuff. Yeah, at least one other people. I know Damage, that's his running grapple, and his does KO damage as well. So that's, you know, not just him. Well, signature move, well, to me, it's like a personal favorite move that like was based off of that character, which is what I'm trying to say. Not signature moves. Fuck that. Moves I invented for those characters who were the first ones to use them and shit like that. You know, that's what I mean to say. Yeah, we've seen enough now. Alright, Rage. Looks like he's in good shape. If they ever do the rematch, too bad I didn't think to fucking do this for his character before that match starts. Because I'm always focusing on the person who lost by always focusing on the loser. You know, I don't think to like try and improve upon it. Because like, even though you win, you know, you can still want to get better. You know, even though you won. And like, I was not thinking that. So what I tend to do, especially when if I just change the moves, I don't really have to look on there to see what I changed, because I'm not saving that to my thing. But what I do save is this stuff. So, oh wait, I don't have to look at that, because I'm gonna have to resave all this for it to go to the you know, SD card, but not at this moment. I'm just clicking on that stuff to save that, because we're finna put that stuff on this one right now. Just in case I forget and stuff like that. And I think the only other thing that changed is that. Now let's see. Let's just reflect what I just said. So congrats to freaking my Express, man. I don't need to be all gloomy. It's just that I wasn't thinking about could he possibly dominate him just now, you know? So yeah, we see it. Yeah, that was why I changed, and yep, that was why I changed also. So yeah, so all that did really was make 2 new changes to what's the name, to Devastation. So let's make sure those changes stay put. Go down here, that change stay put. Yep, everything's what it should be on here. Yeah, so we're finally done. Took us damn near 3 days, but we're finally done with the grappling division, man. I mean, with the KO division. Now we're moving on to the grappling division. I'm so happy that I only have one character to worry about with that, and that is my character, Russian Tiger. I'm so happy about that. Because, like, having to think of what to do for multiple people would not have been good for me. Like, no. These 3 are here, just screenshots of the books I'll be reading and stuff like that. This one in particular is the Hero of Magic. Oh, that's on fan fiction. That's one of the damn, what's it called? Oh, Dragon Age books I'll be reading. This right here, it says it right there in the title, Hunger Games. But the Hunger Games books I read have nothing to do with the novels or movies. It's about people doing their own version of the Hunger Games, the actual, like, you know, like survival of the fittest thing, that battle royale or whatever, and they do them and they call them STOs. I mean, no, not STOs. God damn it. SYOTs. Yeah, SYOT as in submit your own tribute, and that's what this is and stuff like that. And you know, this is one Hunger Games I'm reading. It's pretty cool, or whatever like that. Basically, the Hunger Games arena is an upside down pyramid type labyrinth thing, and basically every floor is represented by the tributes. Like floor 1 is District 1, floor 2 is District 2. But this one had 26 tributes because District 13 is actually involved in this. You know, so this was different. This had 26 tributes because you got 2 for every district, a male and a female, and they actually had District 13, and it's been pretty good or whatever like that. They even had one of the tributes be a mutation that they just not too long ago turned into an actual, you know, monster or whatever, a mutation, an actual mutation. They had her looking like a normal tribute and stuff like that, and then she turned into a monster thing or whatever. This is the Elder Scrolls games book. Yeah, a book about the Elder Scrolls games. It's called Bloody Stain and Benetta, wherever the hell this is. Benetta or wherever. And like basically she's a member of the what's it called, the Dark Brotherhood or whatever like that, right? It's the Dark Brotherhood, right? God damn it, I can scroll back a little and I'll figure out, because I did this recently, screenshot that shit. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Blah 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 blah. I want to see where he starts talking about it. Yeah, the Brotherhood. The Dark Brotherhood, I should say. Oh, wait, I can go to it. Yeah, because if I can just skip all the way to the... Oh damn, that's because I'm not on the right thing. Okay. Okay, I'm not on the right thing. That's why I can't do that the way I would want to do it. Because I'm not under this. Let's try to do the little thing where you skip 10 to the front or 10 to the back. I wasn't on that. Okay, so we are finally off of the KO division. You know, it took a while. We got there. I want to make sure that everybody was accounted for and stuff like that. I also gotta go back on here and screenshot. I gotta go back on that video to screenshot who won. Yeah, I forgot. I forgot to put the title on the line. So yeah, I gotta go back on there and screenshot who won. And we found out that Mark Kerr is going after whoever wins in the Absolute Divisions title match. So that's who the Fight for Gold champion is going after. But in other news, I kind of figured out where is it at? Where is that? All I gotta do today is finish up yesterday's workout. I kind of use the off day because I got 3 straight workout days, and I kind of use day 4 to finish up on, you know, yesterday's workout. Only because I don't really like to take like a day and not do nothing. So what I tend to do is like do half of day 3's workout and finish the rest of it the next day, for I'll at least be still doing something instead of just doing some random workout stuff. That way I still be technically taking my break because I'm just basically doing day 3 workout within 2 days instead of in the 1 day or whatever like that. So forth and so on. But that stuff is always changing and stuff like that with the combinations I gotta throw and stuff like that. So yeah, that's how I go about doing that. But I figured out, this is what I'm talking about. I figured this out. So we know exactly what we're gonna have now. We're gonna have, because I told you just 26 new characters. I just showed you the other 2 characters. So since instead it's 26 new characters, we have a total of 114 plus 26, which makes 140. So I did the math, and there's still going to be only 16 characters for the KO division. That may change because this is still not absolute, but this is what I kind of like going with at the moment for this, what have you, this stuff right here. And these were the people I was most impressive with, even though they lost in the 5th spot chance matches that happened just recently at show 7. And these are, and I even got the right thing up here. This is supposed to be show 8 qualifier. See, figuring out show 8. And I do believe I saved this screenshot. It shouldn't be saved because that's the wrong thing. Oh wait, I'm clicking. Let me actually click on the right one. I almost deleted the wrong thing just now. So there we go with that. Yeah, so that's what's coming up with that stuff. You know, this is for show A, because you know we got the new 26, was 24, now it's 26 characters that's gonna be all part of this whatnot. So yeah, that's what's going on with all that. This should be good. This should be good and interesting when this does get started. That should be good and interesting. The fucking Wi-Fi goes in and out. I don't know what's going on with that. It's not no damn weather problems, you know, storm or anything. I don't know what the hell that is. Cause I don't know why, but sometimes it used to be affected by that. But the thing is, it's freaking, you know, I'm using Wi-Fi hotspot. That means this is connected to someone's phone. So I don't know what the hell that is that's going on. Anyway, let's get ready to end this before the phone fucks up on me. So coming up next will be the grappling divisions title match. I don't have to worry about one of my characters. Then we don't got to work. Oh yeah, Chaos. I got to worry about him. And then damn, none 2 of my characters are involved in the title match, in the MMA divisions title match. And also, what I gotta think about is because we already know who just won not too long ago, just recently won. I knew that was gonna happen. Should just get off of this shit right now. Yeah, we'll go back on there. Then we just gonna end it. I possibly gonna have 4 more of my characters is what I was trying to say added for, that doesn't change what I got set up already. That just changed up like the way I got the master structure. It's still gonna be, what's it, 97 characters used for, was it 97? Yeah, it's still gonna be 97 characters used for the fist ball chance, but I'm talking about as much as how many people who are created by me that's gonna be used for that stuff. It's still gonna be around the same number. It may be more because if they, oh wait a minute, never mind. Show 9A. I keep on thinking of the combatants having the former champs be part of show 9A when they're only part of show 9B if they're former champions for the combatants or faction 3. So fuck everything I was trying to think of just now. Yeah, we should have ended it 5 seconds, a fucking minute ago. Yeah. So yeah, next time you see me doing this, it will be for the grappling division. And as we saw, his title reign has finally came to a fucking end, man. It happens. It surely does happen. His title reign has officially came to a goddamn end. I hate it. I hate it, but that's what just happened. That is what just happened. Fuck. And the thing is, all I have to do is make 2 minor tweaks to the character. One really, but I made 2 minor tweaks, and then you saw that when I was just letting him, it wasn't into the freaking 3rd round yet, and he was already had a 3 knockdown lead and stuff like that. So just minor tweaks. But it's weird to me that their what's name AI settings is basically almost identical, and one is a shoot wrestler and the other one is wrestling style and stuff like that, yet the way they fight is so damn similar. They don't need to be offensive or defensive, they can just be balanced. They like to always go for strikes, and their starting base is they like to grab onto their opponent, as in they like to use grapples, So, yeah. To the next one later. Again, sorry about all this. God damn it, I keep on forgetting this is down here. So, yeah. To the next one later, and hope you enjoy.